It's time for today's AM Minnesota program. We're going to be talking about the Rice County Fair, the best of the best, the Rice County Agriculture Hall of Fame program. Here we go.
Where the city meets the farm, the Great Rice County Fair. We'll see you there.
In studio, the co-chairs of the Faribault Chamber of Commerce Agri-Business Committee, Kelly Watts. Oh, I suppose I should push the right button, shouldn't I? There you go.
I think I need a button to hear my voice. He's keeping me quiet here.
That was a Freudian slip.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
And also Mr. John Dvorak. You didn't even smile when I played the jingle. That was when you were manager, wasn't it? That you got that jingle?
That was back a while ago.
Just a few days ago.
Yeah.
John was the previous Rice County Fair manager, so I feel privileged being in his presence and also being privileged as a co-chair for my Agri-Business Committee.
We make a good team.
Yes, we do.
No comment.
And Jerry is one of our wonderful members, so
When
the
he
three
shows
of us,
up.
when he shows up.
Well, we were just talking before we went on the air. One of our other big events of the year was the Farm Business Lunch, typically around Thanksgiving.
The week before Thanksgiving, we try to condition the bellies for...
No, you just try and pick the week when I'm down at the Farm Broadcasters Convention.
No.
So you don't have to see me.
They do that intentionally, not us.
Yeah, but we'll
It's
talk.
not their scheduling, it's ours.
With all your pull and you can't get them to change that week?
Are you kidding? Oh.
So let's talk about this
Yeah.
Rice County Ag
What
Hall
a
of Fame.
great
This is
tradition.
exciting, yes.
I call it Celebrate Agriculture Day to kick off the Rice County Fair.
Some very important participants in our agriculture environment, our
Community.
That's
Yeah,
the word I'm looking for. Great call. So we'd like to recognize those. So should we maybe mention who the recipients are?
I think we should. Some of us know, but maybe some people don't. But they'll be officially inducted like 2 weeks from yesterday.
2 weeks from yesterday. So, yes, less than 2 weeks away. We are inviting everyone out there in the agriculture community, which are the producers and the
Agribusinesses, supporters, free
Businesses.
starting with a free breakfast at the
free
Rice County
breakfast. That's why Jerry comes. Jerry
Usually
comes
I-
for the free breakfast.
Well, that's to go without saying. I mean, that's...
Fair. You be careful. I know where your mic button is.
We should definitely mention, though, that the free breakfast is brought to us by the Farm Bureau
Rice County Farm Bureau.
Insurance, yes. Dan Pumper Agency, and we thank him for that every year because he's a very proud sponsor and member.
That's right. And he, goes out of his way to make sure that we have a breakfast, and we're very appreciative of that.
Yep. And you don't even, if you get there on time, you don't even have to pay parking typically
That's right.
to come to the Rice County Fair because it's not officially open yet.
No, because we start our program at 7:30 a.m., and the fair doesn't open until 8. We do this intentionally so that we get free parking for our program.
Yep.
And it's not in the same place it's been in the past. Used to be in the beer garden. Now it's in the stockyard.
It's called the Stockyard. It's the same location, just a new name and a new facelift.
Yep. I've seen pictures of it, but I haven't gone by yet.
I haven't been there either yet.
Go a little snooping.
Have you seen it, John?
No, I have not.
We
I
will
have
be
not.
there and we will check it out for
so
ourselves.
This
We'll
will
be
be
there and check it
officially
out.
the first event
Yes.
in the renovated stockyard.
Yes. We're looking forward to that.
We are. But we're looking more forward to the program. That's first and foremost.
Recognition.
That's right. And we do have, it's a great time for individuals to come, that are involved with agriculture. And just our way to say thank you for what you do. And, we have a program. It starts off with the breakfast. And then we lead into our program and we name off the best of the best. And then we have a few other awards that we pass out.
Yep, the Rice
And-
County Farm Family of the Year and
Yes.
Conservation Awards, Century
Yes.
Farms. And we have had sesquicentennial farms, too, but
That
none
word.
this year.
None this year. So And then, they might as well stay around and enjoy the rest of the day at the fair.
Yep.
So what a great way to spend the day.
Kick it off.
Yep, and so breakfast, begin serving breakfast at 7:30.
7:30.
And then we usually start the program a little after 9, live at the fair, and then I also broadcast it live. What time does the program say? You gave me that bewildered look.
I think that sounds right. You are right. I'm going to say it today. I'm going to say Jerry was right.
Don't
Yes,
say it
the
too
program
loud, though.
begins
You don't
at-
want his head to grow.
No. I have a wife and daughter and friends that make sure I stay humble.
You stay, yeah, humble. Humble is a good word. We also invite our participants. They join us. We do have available the nomination form for the 2027 Rice County Hall of Fame inductees.
Right.
That's how we run. We expect the public or the agriculture community to nominate
individuals.
deserving individuals.
Yes. So, pick up an application the day of, or we can go on the chamber website. It's on the chamber website. It's on KDHL's website. I'm not sure if it's on the Rice County Fair website or not. But, or you can call Kelly or myself.
Or most people
Stop
know
down
how
at
to
the
get a hold
co-op.
of me.
Yeah. They all know how to get a hold of
But,
Jerry, but Jerry's on our
Sometimes they just
committee.
soon no, never mind.
Jerry would be happy to
Yeah.
hand deliver your
Yeah.
nomination form.
But if you know somebody that you think is well deserving of it, by all means, fill out that application and hand it in, and we would gladly take it, and gladly review it, and just because if somebody sends in an application and nominates somebody this year or for next year, and obviously we can't pick all of them that are nominated, but they do stay on file, and so we do review those
For the next year,
nominations for the next year, and
And sometimes then they found out other things to put on
that's right.
the nomination form. And
That's right. So, don't give up hope. Don't be discouraged because you didn't get it the year that you nominated somebody, because, we do keep those nominations, and down the line, some of them are used.
And we should also mention that the whole program got started thanks to Jim Hermel, and Art Mattson had a big role in the program for many years too. So hats off
Absolutely.
to
Yep.
those two individuals for helping get this going to celebrate and recognize agriculture in Rice County.
Yep. It was a great, I know I was on the fair board when we started it, and, it was a great thing that we came up with, and it's been thriving ever since.
And some of the inductees have known, and others go way back, and family members or friends say, hey, this person had a big role and should be recognized, and they've nominated them. So that's what's so cool about it.
That is. And
In fact, one of our inductees this year was a past nomination.
that's right.
It wasn't last year's nomination. It was from a few years ago. So
Yes.
well deserving, but
Very well deserving, and I'm delighted that we were able to give him that award this year.
The coolest part about all this is when you start hearing about some of the individuals, you go, wow, not only known just in Rice County, but statewide, countrywide sometimes, and even internationally, residents
That's right.
involved in agriculture in Rice County. And that's what's so cool about this program. And if we wouldn't bring out this history, it might be just totally lost.
That's exactly right. It's really gratifying to be able to have a nominee and read what this individual did through his career of being involved in agriculture. And there's a lot of things that come out that nobody even knows about, and nobody remembers, oh yeah, that's what this individual did. And oh yeah, he started this. Oh, he was a big part of this. That was why it's, why it existed like it did. So it's just so gratifying to see that those individuals are nominated and awarded the award.
Then when you find out more about them, then you always find out about church and school board and, all these other.
see how involved they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah. And then, I was always told by a wise person that if you want to see something succeed, you have to be part of it. And all these individuals that win this award through their nomination forms and through their history and their story, they were very involved.
And sometimes it's a family and friend affair, too, with just kind of chit-chatting over coffee about things to jot down about individuals that have been nominated.
Right.
That's right.
They need to be celebrated. There's a lot of very deserving individuals, and it's not just farmers.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the
business people or extension educators, Warren Liebenstein.
One of the awards recipients this year was Stanley Bowe, and he ran and owned the Faribault Garden Center.
Yeah.
Now, he wasn't necessarily farming, but he was definitely a producer.
Yep, and involved in agriculture and with a lot of farmers. And
He was a very good assistant.
Yeah.
He helped a lot of farmers.
That's right. And our other nominee,
And very involved.
That was the recipient, Bob Dubon. And, a lot of people don't know this, but Bob was very instrumental when they demolished the old 4-H building, and he was very instrumental in helping that new 4-H building get built. He was a big part of that brainstorm that put that together to get that built. And, as it stands today, he was a big part of that.
And he spent 22 years on the Rice County Soil and Water Conservation District Board, too. So
That's right.
in addition
a
to
lot
a lot
of
of other
additions.
things.
Wow, yeah. That's why they need to be celebrated, really, honestly.
And it's really cool where the individuals or family members then come to the program so we can get a couple words from them, too, on what it means. And
the nominator gets to speak and the family gets to speak, so you get to hear a lot more about these deserving individuals.
Then, so be thinking already. You might not think of it when you're trying to think of it, but down the road, someone might pop in your mind, say, when you're thinking about the fair, to remind you, hey, this individual should be in the Rice County Agriculture Hall of Fame.
That's right.
And we should explain where all the past recipients, inductees, are pictured, nice professionally done picture, is on display at the Rice County Fair.
What we do is we used to keep their pictures on display, but over the years, it just got to be too much to keep those on file. And so what we've done now is we have a plaque in the Gillen Hall. And every year that somebody is nominated and wins the award, their name is put on a little gold plaque.
Oh, not the pictures.
Not the pictures. No, the picture we send back with the family now. And
so they're on display just during the fair then.
That's right. That's right. So, but, all of the past winners, they're all on a board in the Gillen Hall on the wall. So, stop by and just look at, all the previous winners before that.
And we started the program, I had to look back because the years start to blend together, back in 2008.
Yeah.
So it's been for a while.
And in 2008, because it's on the brochure that we have to give out for the event, 2008 was Lincoln Paulson, Warren Liebenstein, Dean Curtis, which is a very well-known name here at KDHL, and Daryl Haig. So great recipients there. So we have from 2008 until 2025 listed in our brochure. So you'll be able to look at the past recipients and see who was awarded before and see who's well-deserving and nominate them. We will have the forms available at the program and always, again, available online.
Or knowing somebody.
Knowing
we'll
somebody.
Make sure that
Just
we'll get you
talk
in.
to Jerry.
Well, we have to take a break for the markets here, and maybe when we come back from the market break, we have to talk a little bit about, really this is a partnership between the Faribault Agri-Business Committee, the Faribault Chamber,
In the Rice County Fair.
Rice County Fair, and kind of Rice County Farm Bureau, and of course with the Farm Family of the Year, University of Minnesota Extension Service. That seemed like a nice place to give some recognition to that
Absolutely.
individual. And then the Conservation Award. So it's been a great partnership with the Rice County SWCD.
That's right.
And one of the fun parts about doing this, promoting it today on AM Minnesota, or doing it live at the fair is, here again, maybe there's an individual in another county that said, boy, maybe we should start a program like this to recognize individuals in their county.
We've had other counties reach out and ask us about our Ag Business Committee that we have through the Chamber, because not every Chamber has an Ag Business Committee to recognize the agriculture community. So It's a very special thing that we have here right in Faribault and Rice County.
Well, you guys stand by. We better take a break for the markets. Sponsored by the KDHL Agri Boosters. They include Craig Keller over at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nerstrand. Craig does help protect all things important to you. Also, Northland Buildings for quality post-frame construction. Find out more. Check out their website, northlandbuildings.com. Or before you know it, it's Farm Fest time, and stop in to see them at Farm Fest.
Good morning. It's time for the market update on this Thursday morning here on the Linder Farm Network. Joining us, Christy Van On and Company, Alexandria. Corn futures are lower. Soybean futures lowered this morning. August down 9 1/4. November down 7 cents. Christy, what's putting some pressure on markets today?
Yeah, I think, just seeing the fact that we got to some retracements, got near the highs here for soybeans, you're just finding a bit of selling pressure, which is understandable given kind of the rally that we've had. There is some heat in the forecast, but it doesn't seem to be overly significant. And there's some questions about whether this heat is really going to stick around or not. So I think you're finding this selling pressure. We have started to see demand pop up, especially for soybeans. We had a nice private sale yesterday in soybeans, a small one here today, 2 of them, one to China and one to unknown destination. So the demand is showing up, but sometimes it's buy the rumor, sell the fact, and once we get the fact, you start to see this pressure show up. We do have the wheat complex higher, and so maybe that can pull the markets out of this funk, but until we can kind of break through that retracement count of 466 on D's corn or new contract highs on Nove beans, it seems like we're kind of just range trade.
And livestock futures, what are you tracking with those markets?
Yeah, you got to see hogs be able to do something here. They're continuing to kind of struggle towards the bottom end of the range for those deferred contracts, especially for December. We had a big day yesterday, but to see some follow through that, that's disappointing. And then coming into these cattle markets, left a long tail near the bottom here for feeder cattle and live cattle yesterday, trying to find some momentum to make it towards the top end of the range, but struggling to really find it here today.
Christy Van On and Company, Alexandria. And September corn is at 431 3/4, down 3 1/4. December at 452 1/4, and that's down 4 cents. Soybean futures lower with August 11.83 1/4, down 10 cents. September down 8 3/4. November 11.85 1/4, down 7 cents. August soybean meal, $313.80, up $1.50. August soybean oil, $70.61, down $24. September Chicago wheat, $613 1/4, up 5 1/2. September oats, down 6 1/4. September Minneapolis wheat, $633, up 2 1/4. Live cattle trade this morning, August, $237.92, up 30. October, $234.17, up 62. December, up 47. Feeder cattle higher this morning, August, $363.37, up 132. September, up 135. Lean hog futures mixed. July 94.15, down 35. August 99.42, down 22. October 85.85, up 32. The Dow Industrial Average is higher. It's up 122 points. This is the Linder Farm Network.
Lynn Kettleson for Connecticut. There are enough things to keep track of these days. Your water shouldn't be another one. That's the reason I'm glad we went with Connecticut. We have clean drinking water right from the tap, softer water, works great with the laundry, and no more wondering about what might be in the water. The local dealer from Connecticut came out, did a free in-home water test, explained everything clearly, and made the whole process easy. Find your local dealer at Connecticut.com. Connecticut, protecting what water touches.
Hello, Mitch Puddle from Firm and Tri-County Stockyards, holding livestock auctions every Monday at Firm Stockyards and every Wednesday at Tri-County Stockyards. Top livestock auctions in northern Minnesota. For more information, call 218-639-5228 or go to our websites, tricountystockyards.com or firmstockyards.com. View Midlife, Cattle USA, or DV Auction. Call anytime, day or night. We appreciate your business, and I thank you.
Stay tuned for the latest in farm news and markets throughout the day right here on the Linder Farm Network.
The market update sponsored by the KDHL Agri Boosters. They include Northern Buildings for quality post-frame construction. Find out more. Check out their website, northernbuildings.com, or stop in and see them at Farm Fest. Also, Craig Keller over at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nearstrand. Craig does help protect all things important to you. In studio, the co-chairs of the Rice County Agriculture Hall of Fame program, the Agri-Business Committee, John Dvorak and Kelly Watts, in addition to all your other titles, right, Kelly?
No, I don't have any titles. I just do what I got to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is a great committee. It is a great organization that we do this for, and it's for the agriculture community. Of course, that's important.
And we could always use more members.
We could use some more members out there in the agriculture community
We could.
for our committee. So if you would like to join us, you are welcome to join us, and reach out to John, Jerry, or myself, and we can give you the information when we meet. Let us know.
Maybe half a dozen times a year, sometimes a little more. We kind of meet when we need to plan the big events. And
Yep. We take care of the third grade ag in the classroom.
Yep.
We take care of the best awards at the Rice County Fair. The farm,
then save the date, the Farm Business Luncheon.
the Farm Business Luncheon,
Give us the
which is
details on that again.
I'll
too.
speak about
Mark
that.
your calendar.
Mark your calendars. The Farm Business Lunch will be Thursday, November 19th from noon until 1 at the American Legion. We'll have some speakers and celebrate agriculture along with, we usually have a silent auction with some good stuff and try and help us with the funds for the third grade ag in the classroom and our other programs.
You know, because especially with the ag in the classroom, after Brent Fuchs and I go and talk to the third graders, then
They get
we bust
bust.
them out to visit a farm in April-ish, late March, April, and the weather's getting a little nicer. And buses aren't inexpensive these days. What's amazing is, like Brent and I might be there if it's just one class, maybe we got 20-some kids. Sometimes we'll have a couple classes when we maybe have 50. But a couple handfuls of kids have been on the farm oftentimes. That's it.
You know, the
They've
most
never been
exciting
on a
thing, because
farm.
I was on a couple of them this year, the most exciting thing for these kids are all the cats and the dogs and the little piglets out at the Keller farm. That was fun. But
And calves are kind of popular, too.
oh,
We
yeah,
have
feeding
baby
the calves
yeah.
with the bottles. Yes.
But you think about that. You might have 50 kids and maybe 10 of them have been on a farm. And we aren't in Chicago. We aren't in Los Angeles. This is rural Minnesota.
Maybe
So-
we should bring these kids to the Dvorak farm and so they can see sheep.
They'd have to come years ago because the Dvorak farm has no sheep
No
anymore.
sheep.
So anyway, we
years
have
ago.
a lot of fun, and I think
Yeah.
we accomplish things too. So reach out to any of us or talk to Nort at the chamber, and he'll get you in contact. And sure, sometimes you can't do everything, but find something you enjoy doing and pitch in and help out with that.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Good point. And we're a fun group of people, too.
I have a tendency of picking on some people, some more than others.
Poor Jerry. Poor Jerry.
Yeah. But this is one of our big events that we're involved in the year, the Best of the Best Rice County Agriculture Hall of Fame program. And it sure would be nice if we had a lot of folks there enjoying the free breakfast and then be part of the Celebrate Agriculture at the Rice County Fair.
That's right. You know, we're just hoping that can't use bad weather as an excuse because it's held in the beer garden. So
It's indoors.
it's indoors. So
Formerly Beer Garden, now the Stockyards.
Stockyard.
and it'll always be the beer garden.
Yep. It's still the beer garden.
And also we should mention if maybe you just had surgery or maybe you're elderly and have trouble walking a little bit. Well, thanks to Mr. Purvis.
Jim Purfist and
Yep.
Matt Purfist.
Yep, they're running golf carts from the parking lot. Or we've had individuals because it's earlier in the morning and they drop the people off right outside.
They shuttle you right
and then
there.
take you back to your car. So
Yeah.
It has been raining and we've had weather and we're definitely covered and sheltered and take care of things.
yeah, and it's free.
And it's free. Jerry's favorite word. I think we should talk a little bit about the program and who the recipients are.
because we got 5 minutes left.
Let's talk about it. So we have the Rice County Ag Hall of Fame inductees this year. are Stanley Bow and Bob Dubon. So those are our two recipients of the Hall of Fame awards. And then the Rice County Farm Family of the Year is also recognized, which is the Donkers family, Gail and Jim. Now, the question I'm putting you on the spot is, who nominates and accepts that?
Past Farm Families of the Year in the county nominate and
The
then
next
choose
one.
them. And this is sponsored by the University of Minnesota Extension Service. So
Thank
Claire
you.
LeCan, Brad Carlson before that.
Ryan
and
Lerman.
now Ryan Lerman is in
Yep.
charge of that now. And then they also get recognized over at Farm Fest. But it's nice to be recognized locally, too.
Yes, they deserve the recognition. And we have the outstanding conservationist this year, which is Wild Ones, the Southeast Minnesota Prairie Partners. So they are the recipients of the Conservationist of the Year. And then Century Farms will also be, there's only one this year, but they'll be recognized, and that's from New Prague. They're in Rice County. The Joe and Eileen Sklizacek family, and they were founded in 1891. So that's pretty special.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like a great program and a lot of great recognition.
Yep. Breakfast starts serving at 7:30.
7:30
We'll start the
a.m.
program a little after 9, and you'll be on your way to home, chores, finish chores, or hang out at the Rice County Fair the rest of the day.
Fair food.
Fair food, yes.
They also have, a lot of the fair food is open right
Yep.
away on Wednesday morning. So although you will be full from our free breakfast,
Real breakfast.
yeah, real breakfast. It's actually, it's catered in by Hy-Vee.
Yep.
So it's a good scrambled eggs. You
Yep.
get your good breakfast.
Well, we've got 3 minutes left. Once again, we want to get a plug in to get involved, get a hold of any of us, and join the Faribault Chamber of Commerce Agri-Business Committee. We should mention a couple of other things then. We do the Adopt a Third Grade program
Yeah.
and bus the third graders out to a farm. And then the Farm Business Lunch on, what did you say, November
It is
17th?
November 19th.
19th.
Yep, Thursday, November 19th. But the most important is this Best of the Best Awards, and that is going to be 2 weeks from yesterday. That is July 22nd, 7:30 in the morning. We'd like to see you all there. You don't have to be in the agriculture field. Just come and join us.
Yeah.
Recognize these.
Yep. Or maybe your friends or know some of the honorees and getting any of the awards. So come with them.
Be there
and-
to support them.
To support them. It's a fun time.
And the family of Stanley Bowl will be there so they can help recognize the family there.
And I'm sure Bob's going to be there.
Bob will be there with his family and be recognized. Donker's family. So we look forward to seeing them all too. Come help support them.
And again, if you'd like to become a member, we sure could use some other members.
Some good members that help us with our decisions.
Yep, get involved in whatever you would like. Like, for example, Brett Fuchs and I, we both work off the farm and we both farm yet. So we take care of the classroom visits, and then other members go along to help chaperone because, a bunch of kids running around the farm. Obviously, they need a little supervision, so others help with that. So come and help with whatever you can because we know everybody's busy. So
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
And we should also say again, special thanks to the Faribault Chamber of Commerce for putting up with us sometimes.
And to the Farm Business Bureau, or to Farm Bureau Business.
Rice County Farm Bureau.
Rice County Farm Bureau. Thank you for for the free breakfast on the 22nd. And all the
Dan
businesses
Pumper's office for helping serve the breakfast.
and the businesses like mine, Community Co-op, that support me being part of this committee. I mean, I put my time in it and they're paying me. So,
Yeah.
so I got to
John's retired, so we're all paying him because he's retired.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Sorry,
that's right.
This is just classic of what happens. We get our things done, but
Yes.
there's a little
We
back
gotta
and
have fun.
forth in between. So once again, 2 weeks from yesterday, the Rice County Fair, the best of the best, the Rice County Agriculture Hall of Fame program. Breakfast served starting at 7:30, and you get there at 8. That's fine because,
You can still eat.
yes.
You don't have to
right.
show up at
And the program
7:30.
starts a little after 9.
Just
Thanks,
try to
John.
get there before 9.
Yes. Thanks, Kelly.
Have a great day,
Have a great
KDHL
day.
Land.
Here's national news from ABC.
When the world's biggest matches are on, it's the perfect excuse to get together with friends, enjoy every goal, every save, every celebration, and have a little fun. But this year, have fun and still remember the score. If you love vodka without the hangover or loss of control, check out RK Zero Proof Vodka. RK is redefining what alcohol-free can taste like. Since 2011, RK has delivered the familiar burn without the alcohol. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 regrets. Drink differently. Get yours at rkbeverages.com.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Sure. Once upon a time, a mom needed a new car.
Was she brave?
She was tired, mostly. But she went to Carvana.com and found a great car at a great price. No secret treasure map required.
Did you have to fight a dragon?
Nope. She bought it 100% online. From her bed, actually.
Was it scary?
Honey, it was as unscary as car buying could be.
Did the car have a sunroof?
It did, actually.
Okay, good story.
Car buying you'll want to tell stories about. Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.